saying it like that? Do they not care how we feel? I don't think that's what they mean. Oh, whatever. We mean good.
We do.
We mean good.
Do you?
We mean good.
I do.
We mean good.
Do you?
We mean good.
We do.
We mean good.
Do you?
Rolling. If rolling is before that.
Quite on set.
Rolling, you say that before.
Quite on set.
No, this is just like the jest, like before the episode, the stuff starts. You say, hey, like in the game, you know, the shows or whatever, that they're talking or behind, like Steve Harvey's flirting with like the contestants' wives.
Rolling.
Oh no, love.
Steve, we're rolling.
Hey, welcome back to Family Feud. Welcome back to We Mean Good, baby. Episode something, cause
We don't keep track of that anymore.
no, we're backlogged, so we're good.
Yeah.
How have you been? We haven't seen each other in a little bit.
Almost a week.
Maybe
right?
almost a week, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I have like this. I already told you I have this muffle in my ear.
Yeah.
No, I spilled some of the beans before.
Where are you? Where were you?
I went to Halloween Horror Nights again.
Where are you now?
Miami.
Okay.
I'm back. We're back.
We're back, yeah.
We're in the greater Los Angeles County.
Uh-huh.
Guys, we're moving to LA. We Mean Good is in the.
Oh God. We mean good in Orange County.
Come.
I'm
this
a
way
little,
bit.
yeah, I'm a little.
Come a little
yeah.
bit this way.
Little.
There we go. That's fine, I guess.
I have this bulb in my head.
It's beautiful. I like it.
Thanks.
Your hair is,
Yeah. I was gonna leave it
coming to
hanging
life.
out, but
It looks good like that.
thanks.
I like
So-
the hoodie.
Oh.
We got some plans
Oh, yeah.
regarding that this week. Sometime
The
this week. JPEG.
yeah, we're doing that like in 2 days, in a day.
I know. I think it's sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out. Yeah,
So if Alex didn't buy tickets,
it's done.
it's done.
Sorry.
I told him like weeks ago.
Real.
Whatever.
Anyways,
So yeah, so I'm back.
how was it?
My ears muffled. I
You were
don't know.
screaming a lot. Ah!
No.
You got jump scared a lot.
No.
Did you do any houses?
I did.
Which houses?
3 houses.
Which ones?
The same ones that I did when we went. Here's the explanation. On the way up,
Okay.
I did not eat. So, on the way up, we were doing. Listen, I know.
This guy
I know.
with the fucking not eating.
Listen.
I don't eat.
Listen,
because
wait.
I'm gonna power through it. So when I eat, I'm better. Fucking asshole.
We were doing Horror Nights that day.
Okay.
Like the drive
That's
up.
true. That's true.
And that day.
Yeah.
So, I've gotten a lot better with my anxiety, if we're being real.
Okay.
But I had the anticipation of like, oh God, we're gonna go up and do it same day. Am I gonna have the energy? So I was already putting that in my own
Yeah.
head like a fucking idiot.
When did you do it? Yesterday?
Huh?
Or Saturday?
Friday.
Friday. Oh, so you were just up there.
Saturday we just chilled. Yesterday we came back in the
Okay,
morning,
okay.
like morning, afternoonish.
Okay.
So, on the way up, in the morning I didn't eat anything.
Uh-huh.
And then on the way up we stopped to get food.
Yeah.
We stopped at one of the stops, stopped at one of the stops. I'm a fucking idiot.
Stop one of yeah.
So we got some chicken kitchen, and when my stomach is upset, I like to eat very light.
And
So I
chicken
gotta-
kitchen is trash.
It's all right.
It's bad. I don't like it. It's always too bland. Not enough
So-
seasoning. Terrible.
So I got chicken kitchen. I got the deluxe chop, whatever.
No, it's not.
That all that comes
It's not
with
chop. It's not choppy chop.
chop.
It's chop.
Yeah.
It's shit chop. That's what it is.
I like chicken kitchen, but this is the worst I've ever had.
Okay.
So I get the blandest one because I didn't want anything to fuck my stomach more than it felt. So I just got chicken, lettuce, and tomatoes. No sauce, no cheese, no beans, no nothing.
It's like just bland.
Dude, it was the most blanded chicken kitchen I've ever
It's
eaten
terrible.
in my life. So whatever, I eat barely half of that, and I got like the small size. So I ate barely half of that, and then we're driving. The seat was crushing my ass. It had like a metal bar. I don't know what. So whatever, we finally get up there.
You were riding on like a roller coaster seat.
I guess.
The fuck.
I guess. And I don't know if the muffle from my ear is from what I'm about to tell.
Like from stress or
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna try to make this quick.
Okay.
So we get there. We go to the hotel. We leave some stuff. The check-in took fucking 40 hours.
40.
It was forever. So we go to the room, and then I think we just get ready and we head to City Walk because we were gonna get some donuts and pizza and
So that's like parallel to our trip. So our trip, we went the same day we got there. We chilled in the hotel,
And we went to
but
City
it
Walk.
didn't take forever.
No.
It was like already
We checked in.
We checked in, and then we're like chilling inside the hotel.
Yeah.
We had eaten earlier.
Yeah.
We're like, let's go to City Walk and
City Walk
relax.
was just to chill that day. This day it was like City Walk and then go to the
City
park.
Walk, and then there's like no
So we
leisure
went,
time.
Exactly. So we went, and while we're getting there, I got one of my palpitations. One of those boys. So
All the good old
I already psyched myself out more.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, all right, relax.
Yeah.
So we get there, and they were gonna eat. So they're like, oh, do you want to eat? I was like, no, I'm good. They're like, okay, we'll save you some just in case. I was like, thank you. My stomach was like already closing because I hadn't eaten all day.
Yeah.
So it was like, and
It
it was hot.
It was
The
closing
time that we
already.
went, it was nice and cool.
Yeah,
it was hot as fuck. So in my head, I was like, okay, at least it's gonna be breezy. It was hot. So then
Jesus
everything was just going the opposite. Like, ugh. Okay.
Yeah, when you went with us, it was better.
It was. So let me explain. And it sucks because I thought that experience was gonna make this one a lot easier on myself. But hey,
You did hard mode.
yeah. No, you're not even. We're not even close yet.
Oh god.
So I'm like, I tell them I'm gonna be inside the store and just need to have some fresh air. So they order pizza. They go. We get some Voodoo Donuts. They fucked with it. Voodoo Donuts is a new spot for donuts. That shit is amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's all
Voodoo
done with.
Donuts sponsor us, maybe.
Please?
That'd be cool. Bring you some donuts.
A couple of shirts.
Don't pie us. Don't pay. Hey, or you can make a pie out of us. I don't fucking care. Don't pay us. Just give us donuts and shirts.
Shirts. Yeah, I'm cool with shirts in the box. We'll put the box up here.
Box. Women good box. Donuts.
So we walk into the park. So I'm feeling already anxious at that point because like I'm hot and I haven't eaten, so I'm dizzy.
Okay.
And this wasn't a bother yet. So we go in and they're like beelining it for the houses. I'm like, for a split second, like my energy came back. I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. So we had express passes.
Oh, okay.
So we went. The first house we did because it was right there was the Bride of Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one? So we did the line. It was like 5 minutes in
Not
line,
bad.
10 minutes maybe, but most likely 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting into the house, and then I start feeling dizzy again, or like just fucking disoriented because like I'm running on fumes.
Yeah.
And everything sounded so loud in these houses.
Oh god.
So the first one I kind of enjoyed
Uh-huh.
because I wasn't fully feeling like shit.
Mm-hmm.
So right after Frankenstein, right next to it was Texas Chainsaw. So we're getting in the line, and I'm feeling good off the adrenaline off that last house.
Okay.
So we're in line for Texas, and I don't know what happens, and I start feeling myself sweat, and it wasn't because it was hot. Like I just start feeling myself sweat because I don't sweat easy.
You're like clammy, or no, just sweating.
Yeah, so
like full
I
sweat?
start feeling myself sweat, and I'm feeling like
Oh,
out of it.
shit.
So I'm like, bro, am I gonna pass out right now? So then that makes me more anxious because I'm like, no. So I'm like, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm trying not to say anything to anybody, just to not feel like burden.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm there and I'm sweating, and you could kind of see it on my face because I'm worried, but I'm trying to just relax when they're talking. I'm like, and then when I'm to myself, I'm like,
fucking like a sitcom, like yeah. When they turn around.
you okay? Sting doubles. You okay?
Yeah, I'm right.
Somebody talk to me. So I feel myself sweat. And I'm like, whatever. We're going into the house, and I'm holding her hand, and we're in the house, and literally, dude, nothing is scaring me. Just because I'm so focused on not passing out that I'm like,
You're like,
and when we did Chainsaw, there was nobody in the house.
oh, it was just us.
This time it was a line, so we were taking forever in the house.
Oh god.
So I'm like,
You're like,
I'm hearing, and like chainsaws in my ears and pig squeals, and I'm like,
this guy's like, and you're like,
bro, literally,
oh my god.
I looked invincible. Cause in the sense of nothing was scaring me.
Yeah.
Her cousin was like, dude, you looked like you were walking in a store. I was like, bro, I had to focus on not fainting, not passing out.
You're trying to focus, like, there's those memes. Have you seen that meme that was like Barney? It's like me at a party trying to focus on not dying. And you just...
Bro, that was me. That was me 100%. It was
Right.
horrible. And I was like mad because it was like, last time was good. Like, even if it was at the end, but I had a good experience to base off.
Yeah.
But it was my own fault in regards of not eating and not drinking well. You know what I mean? So I can blame nothing but myself for that. And because of that, I got anxious.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, the rest of the night, I end up going to the fucking nurse at Universal. Because I told them, I was like, keep going, do what you gotta do. Let me just chill. And they're like, okay, do what you gotta do to
So
feel
they
good.
leave you behind, you're like...
Bro. Oh my god.
Nurse! Help! I need help!
At this point, my legs are spaghetti. I don't know what's going on.
You're like dragging yourself like a fucking broken leg dog.
So I'm walking to a bench to sit down. Nobody in sight, right? I go to sit down and out of nowhere some lady comes and she's like, I was gonna sit there. I was like, I'm feeling like shit. I'm like, sit down, bro, sit down.
You're like
I'm dragging to the bench.
You're trying to get comfortable. I'm gonna sit there, okay? It's like, okay. And then, limping. You look like one of the fucking actors that are like
That's what I thought. I was thinking like maybe I look fucked up like one of these workers and people are like, what is wrong with this kid?
Is he gonna take a lunch break? This guy's been working for
He's
5
gonna
hours.
pass out. So whatever, I
Jesus
find a
Christ.
bench, I sit down. I'm like, okay, I feel like shit. I gotta go somewhere with people.
Yeah.
But I can't feel. I don't feel like I could get up right now. Like literally, I felt like stuck. It's like, so I get up. And I try to find another bench. I ask a lady, I'm like, where can I sit indoors? Is there anywhere I can sit indoors? And the lady's like, I don't know. She looked bothered. I was like, sorry, whatever.
Okay, just let me die.
So then I go to the front and I find the nurse's thing and I walk in. I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Can I sit down? She's like, you can't be in here for that long. I'm like, you fucking nurse, help me. So she
You
was,
gotta get back to class, alright? You can't stay here all
literally,
day.
it felt like school. So I'm sitting there.
I'm gonna die! Please! Alright, but for 30 minutes, okay?
Not even. She was like,
Go-
just a couple minutes.
Go to class. You gotta go back to enjoying horror nights, okay? Remember, Sabino, you're only here for one day. You're like, Mom, was that you? Just
So
pass
I'm
out.
just sitting there. I'm like, fuck. So I leave because I don't want to get this lady in trouble. There I go again, being nice, but I'm gonna fucking pass out. I sit outside.
Sorry,
Then
lady.
I feel like I'm gonna pass.
Don't
Then
worry.
it comes really strong again. So I'm like, I go back. I'm like, lady, please.
What the fuck?
I'm like, do you have ice? She's like, I don't know. She's like, let me see. She fucking bags some ice. I'm like, I'll be out in a second. Let me just recoup. I leave. Fast forward through the night.
Jesus.
Just that's the whole night, by the way. So then I
That's
get
just you trying to survive?
yeah. Yeah,
That's the
and
real horror nights.
Yeah, literally.
That's the real horror nights.
Meanwhile, her parents are like, drink something, eat something, and I'm like, literally, I feel like shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna sit right. So whatever. So then they get on Men in Black. Me and her are just in the shop, just like looking around. I find a comic just to try to distract myself.
Oh, comic! I'm okay now.
No. So
No, you
before
were-
we even got to the shop, I got like a second wind.
Yeah.
So okay, hopefully if they get out of the ride quick enough, we can beeline it to Hill House and Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And then those will be the last things I do. And then if I feel like shit, whatever, I'll
You just die.
feel it.
fine.
I'll rough it out.
Yeah.
The whole night, literally, I would look at the time. I'm like, all right, 3 more hours. I'm not passing out. All right,
Just-
2 hours and 50 minutes. Like time was going so slow.
Yo, holy shit.
Yeah, I was a dumbass for this, but it's a funny story in hindsight. And in betweens, when I was feeling good, I tried to enjoy it as much as I could.
Okay.
But for the most part, I felt like I was gonna pass out. So I was like, literally, like,
Jesus.
I don't know how I was surviving. They took forever in Men in Black, which is the quickest ride to get on and get off of. They took an hour, bro. So then we sit down in the Coca-Cola area.
Yeah.
And I'm like this. And her dad's like, do you want Sprite? Do you want... I'm like,
No Coke
no,
products.
dude,
for
everything
me.
is like...
I don't want to drink Coke products.
I'm like...
I want the little robot alien to give me Coke, please.
Bro, so I'm there and I'm like, fuck. Finally, they meet us up. And they're like, okay, let's go, like, to Beetlejuice. And I'm back to feeling like shit again.
Jesus Christ.
So I was like, all right.
Your favorite house.
Yeah, I was like, I have to do this. Like, I love this house.
Do it or die trying, 50 Cent.
So we're there and literally about to go in. I look at her. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do this one. Like, I need to sit down. And then out of nowhere, I continue walking into the house.
I gotta sit down. But I'll do it afterwards.
I go all the way into the house, and I'm there, and I'm like, just like focusing on not passing out the whole time. And then I go into the house, and the wind kind of. Oh, remember the tunnel that spins? How it wasn't spinning for us?
Yeah.
Of course, that day it was spinning.
for you? No, it was
So
just like you're dizzy and you're like
They knew.
spinning.
They knew that I was like on the brink of. So like, just close your eyes and look down, like her dad and everything, and I held onto my.
You fell over the fucking
the
rail.
railing.
Wow.
And I end up in real Beetlejuice
You start
land.
spinning and then
Fuck, man. So we get through that part, and then I enjoy the house. Like, I try to literally like push everything aside because I really like that house.
Yeah.
And, who knows when they're gonna do it again.
Mhm.
So I push. and I was able to enjoy it.
That's
Thankfully,
good. That's good.
I get out and I'm feeling a second wind, and thankfully we were on the way out. Like we were done for the night.
Awesome.
It was already 1 something.
Okay.
And when we were leaving, we were looking at the Hill House line, and that shit was like this. So I'm really, really bothered that. But thankfully, it wasn't like they did it and I stayed out of it.
Yeah.
None of us did. Like we
Okay.
just didn't do it because it looked really long, even with
Yeah,
Fast Pass.
Yeah.
So I'm really bummed, especially because you know how much I was hyping myself
Yeah.
up, and that's what sucks the most. I really want to do these things.
Uh-huh.
It's not like I'm faking, like I'm pretending just to
Yeah.
show. I want to do these things.
I'm anxious.
So yeah, so
No, I get that.
I couldn't do Hill House, but yeah. So I think that stress of that night of trying not to pass out after once we got to the hotel,
Burst of your eardrum.
maybe or some shit.
Don't die.
Here, let me show you some pictures real quick, and then we'll get on to the next subject. That was a pretty long thing, but
No,
I'll cut that
was,
down.
that was
a little
good. That's
bit.
fine.
It was eventful.
No, that's fine.
Real quick. This was going in.
Nice.
We'll cut this. We finally parked with Spider-Man, so in my head I was like, I gotta be invincible for this guy. Nope, I couldn't. I'm not Spider-Man, so. This one I was like, had a second wind, so I took a picture.
You can put that picture up.
Yeah, I'll put this one up. I had a second wind. I looked like fucking John Travolta or some
Yeah.
shit. This was in the Harry Potter area.
Nice.
Oh, I filmed a little bit of Beetlejuice.
Okay.
The part that I wanted to film when we went, but I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the waiting room.
Yeah, so I got that, then I put it down, and then a little bit of the door with the tentacles and shit.
Nice.
It was fun though. Yeah. This was fucking cool. A fucking Daily Bugle fucking Lego set with like
The
30
Sinister
Spider-Man
Six?
characters.
Oh, the Daredevil and shit. That's cool.
Yeah, so
Oh, you took a screenshot of the Peggy thing?
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah,
I sent
the
the
ticket.
confirmation. The ticket.
yeah. So yeah, man, that was Horror Nights. I did houses though. I didn't. Still, this was a big step for me
Mhm.
because the fact that I felt like I was gonna pass out the whole night and I didn't want to run away and I
Yeah.
pushed through it was crazy for me. And the fact that I did 3 houses, even feeling like that.
No,
Was,
you did good. That was
yeah,
good.
so I faced that, which is important. Years
Yeah.
ago, I wouldn't have done that. So
That's good.
I know next year's gonna be even better, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking whatever. But
They're gonna have cool stuff next year. Hopefully.
oh no, I know they will. I know they will.
Yeah.
I hopefully Hill House did great this year, so they bring it back. And I
Hey,
can,
maybe. And Hill House came out like 3-4 years ago. So.
Yeah, so they're doing it now. So yeah, that was my horrifying nightmare of an experience of Horror Nights,
What's the time?
but it was awesome. We have 12 minutes on roll. We have plenty of time.
On roll. Oh, we have.
20 minutes left of
Okay,
of
cool,
film.
cool. No, that was good. That was a good segment. All right. Speaking of Horror Nights, I had my own Horror Night Saturday.
Oh God, was this?
Yeah. So,
Bro.
you kind of know about it. So let me lay it down really quick.
Yes, go ahead. When you sent me that, I didn't think that the name. I thought you
Okay.
made that name up.
Yeah. Okay. So I did like my dad had called me like Thursday night or Thursday afternoon. He's like, hey, do you want to do like a job? Because he does like a little side thing setting up stages and stuff.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, I just wanted to get cash like
quick money.
Yeah.
Just to save or use whatever.
like $200 in one day. Pretty good.
Okay.
Not bad. Probably use it for the concert, honestly.
Oh yeah, merch
maybe.
and all that. We'll get a free mask. Hopefully, if there's enough.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we go. We wake up like at 5 a.m, pick up the stage and shit. We go. My dad was telling me he's like in Key Biscayne, so we're just driving by.
I had mentioned to my dad, by the way, last night that you did another job with your dad. He's like, "Oh, how's Isaac? This and that."
Uh-huh.
It's like, "Oh, he did another job. He was working with his dad." He goes, "What? He's gonna come back up to New Jersey?" He's like, "Every time this guy works with his dad, he's gonna come up to New Jersey." Some shit like that. He was like, "Yo, yeah, I think so."
That's true. Yeah. Because I did work like a whole 2 weeks
Right before.
and then I went to Jersey, and I'm like, I don't have to work again. No, I'm working.
But yeah, I just wanted to mention
No,
that because I
that's-
thought it was a funny detail
is
that my
funny.
dad.
I thought he was gonna be like, oh, why didn't you work with me, huh?
This guy's getting ready to come up.
Yeah. So we pick up the trailer. We get up really early because we
Okay.
have to set up like at 8 or 9 o'clock.
All right.
So we get there. It was really cool. Like weather wise.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Working
So
outside and shit.
yeah, we go and we drive in, and then we called to see who was organizing. It was some lady.
Okay.
Had to get to that later too.
Okay.
And yeah, so we go, we set stuff up. The lady tells us, hey, okay, so park the truck a certain way. We already parked it one way, so it's
Okay.
like park it,
Move it.
more towards the edge because it was like a curb and had cars had to come.
Okay.
So my dad told her, well, the truck, like the trailer itself is the stage.
Okay.
Like it has hydraulics that it opens up.
Okay.
Like 13 feet wide, and then it like super fucking tall, like
Okay.
a 2-story building, like huge.
All right.
So we tell her that, and she's like, oh well, okay. Like, so we move it to accommodate, and she's like, oh, but I want it kind of more towards the road, like it's at a weird angle. So my dad moves it back to how it was before, and then he shows her, and she's like, that's good, yeah, that's good, that's nice.
Oh my god.
So that's already like 20 minutes. I'm like, I summarized it, but it was like 20 minutes of moving and whatever, because it's not easy to back. Like, it was in a tight spot.
Yeah.
Good thing my dad
And then going
knows-
back to
yeah.
the original position where you're fucking.
Yeah, good thing my dad knows how to drive trucks, because
That's not easy. Fucking.
No.
If it was you having to do that, you
I
would've
would
been
have
able to-
crashed or something.
Yeah.
Would have fucking
And
rented
literally
whatever.
because driving trucks is not easy.
No. So he
Probably I wouldn't have been able to do that shit.
and so he did it, and then we told the lady, if it's on the street, it goes 13 feet wide on both sides.
It's gonna affect the road.
So, and she's like, oh no, we're just gonna block it off. And we're like, okay. So we're setting the stuff up and whatever, and every couple minutes people are driving through. Do you think I could get through? Do you think I could? Can you watch? Can you see if I'm gonna hit it? I almost get run over like twice, and I'm like, yeah, sure, just run over the Mexican. Yeah, fucking asshole. I'm not Mexican, I'm Colombian. But.
You haven't said what this event is.
No,
right?
so when we pull up, I forgot. When we pull up, we stop and my dad gets out the truck and talks to the people, and then I look to my left and there's like certain posters,
Okay.
and I'm like, is that Harry Styles?
Uh-huh.
And
There was just a Harry Styles concert down here, actually.
I think so, yeah.
Was it that?
No, because
Oh.
it was. I'm like,
What were these
imagine
Harry
if Harry Styles performed on the fucking stage.
So what were these random Harry Styles posters?
So it's Harry Styles and he's like this, whatever, looking
Okay.
progressive and whatever.
Okay.
And
Progressive.
He's holding
flow.
He's holding little animals.
Oh.
It's a little pig. And
Oh.
there's another one's a little sheep.
Of him with a sheep too?
Yeah, there's
Oh.
just a bunch of them. And he's like,
Are these real images?
just go vegan,
Go vegan.
go vegan. It's like, okay, Harry Styles. And I take a picture.
Are
Because your
these-
cousin is a fucking Harry Styles fanatic.
Are these official?
official? This is him.
He really did this for that,
That's
or
him.
did they just slap on?
I mean, I don't know if they sanctioned it. I don't know if he signed up. I want to be in the vegan block party. That's where what the fuck the thing
He
is.
sent me the name of that, and I'm like LMAO because I'm like, oh, like I saw it was a vegan thing, but I thought
Yeah.
he just gave it that name. No, that's
Yeah.
literally what it was called, the
yeah.
vegan block party.
And then I saw something that's like boycott Miami Sequarium, which I'm like, yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I'm down for that. But there's a PETA, so I'm like, yeah, go fuck
here's
yourself.
here's the
Fuck
balance.
PETA. Because I was telling my dad, because it was funny because we were talking about like that morning driving there, we were talking about like how like I don't know what it came from, but we got on the subject of like meat and stuff, and like
Okay.
how like people found that there was like a certain percentage of worm meat inside burgers and shit.
Nice. I
And
remember
I-
that years ago.
And then I was telling him like, oh yeah, well that's pretty much the future. I think when like
Things go vegan.
yeah, I mean, it's not really vegan because it's animals. you
Yeah,
know?
but PETA doesn't care about worms.
Yeah, because it's like the meat industry. It's bad, and the pork and everything. Like they just overkill and they overfish and they over whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it sustainably, but they're like,
We could. Why when we could just get money
we just kill them and then let the food go to waste.
really quickly and,
then-
still get money for it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck
So
PETA.
I was telling them, no, not
I know.
PETA's
but
doesn't.
still
Yeah,
fuck PETA
yeah.
regardless.
So I was talking. I'm gonna faint. Okay, so I was telling them. Well, they're thinking that maybe bugs and stuff like,
Could be the new replacement for meat.
which they've been talking about that for like years, and like now they have like the bean burgers and shit like vegan, but I'm sure they're gonna have like
Like
more
Beyond Burgers and all that
yeah, like more just like forgetting about meat as a majority and just be bugs and shit, which is like I mean, it's better for the environment. It takes a lot less, I think, like emissions to make
Bug
meat.
burgers.
Yeah. So yeah, we were talking about that, and then we get there, and then we see that and PETA, whatever.
And you guys didn't know it was a PETA event?
No,
Or
because my dad didn't know like beforehand. So I'm just looking. I'm like, this is really weird.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. So I was telling my dad like, oh, what a coincidence, and then I was telling about PETA, how PETA euthanizes more animals and like kill shelters.
This reminds me of the Family Guy episode where Lois is like, I'm going to the PETA rally. And Peter's like, a rally for me? She's like, no, PETA, a rally for PETA. He's like, I am PETA.
Yeah, because they fucking, there's like times where they stolen animals and shit from people's houses.
Yeah, they I think they stole like an animal from a homeless man, but the homeless man was taking care of the animal.
Yeah.
They kill animals.
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's rescue all these animals. Oh, we can't do anything about them. Let's just murder them. Let's just euthanize them. That's fine. Oh, pick up.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Hey, we're doing the podcast right now, so that'll be $50 of our time that you just wasted.
Huh?
We're currently, you're on the air on the podcast. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great.
That's all you...
I didn't mean to interrupt your ass, but if you guys want to pull up, I'm here. It's gonna be dead as fuck.
Okay, we'll probably do that after the podcast.
We'll see how we feel.
Everybody in the podcast, I just want to let you know, Sabino and Isaac aren't real people.
I didn't hear that.
We
last
aren't real what?
You guys aren't real. They're fucking. They're bots.
one. Oh, we're not real people?
We're doom bots. We're placeholders. All right, how long you're gonna be there till tonight?
Yeah, till the end of the night, till 1.
Okay, all right. So if anything, even if we don't stay for long, we'll pass by maybe for a few minutes to say what's up, give you a kiss on the cheek.
You're fucking. Kiss on the cheek. Oh. Yeah, apparently this house got rules.
We gotta go. Love you.
Got it, bro.
Bye.
Who's that?
Who's that in the back? Some guy that he's kissing on the cheek?
Yeah. Oh, kiss on the cheek. Oh.
Okay, we have 2 minutes on that.
2 minutes left?
On that roll, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, oh, we just got interrupted. The
rally, PETA.
So yeah, euthanizing animals bad. So then the lady, she was like, we were almost done. We were like halfway done because all the interruptions and everything. It was
I would imagine
a
with
bunch
all the
of shit.
fucking cars and
Yeah.
her fucking moving the stage and being a fucking white person.
So she goes, hey, do you think you guys, when do you guys think that you're gonna be done?
You should have been like, do you offer lunch? I'm craving a burger.
Wait.
No!
Wait.
No!
Wait, listen. So, she's like, when do you guys think you're gonna be done? My dad's like, well, not for another, 30 because, of everything. She's like, I understand, but do you think you can be done? Because the event starts in an hour, and then the sound person needs to get, and we're like...
And do you guys have to take down the stage as well?
Later on in...
The next day or
Yeah,
some shit?
no, then the same day, but
Okay.
when the event ends.
Okay.
So, that was my first time taking down the stage too, because before
You just put it up?
yeah.
Okay.
So I have to do both. So, we finish after whatever. It takes longer, and then everybody's just like, even the sound people that have the speakers and shit aren't even done with their own thing. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's not on us.
Yeah.
And then we're getting in the truck, and then my dad looks over and he sees a girl crying, at
The vent thrower?
she's a white woman.
Okay.
All right.
That's what you do, what you put the picture of?
Yeah, there was a white woman. She was crying.
Okay.
And then, weirdly enough, POCs around her. Like, it's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. It's like, feel weird,
So why was she crying?
Because, you know what the weirdest part was? It was a bunch of white people. It was so weird. It was a bunch of white people at the vegan block party. It was like 2 or 3 Hispanic. There was no Asians at all. I didn't see any Asians. It was only Hispanics, like 2 or 3 Hispanics and 4 black people.
So are you counting the Hispanics as the people that put up the stage, or like
Me and my dad, and that's it. And that's it, pretty much.
So why was she crying? Because you guys
I think
are
my
taking
dad.
long?
I think my dad heard just like, oh, these guys. So
First of all, she told you to put the stage.
Yeah.
She said she was gonna fucking block the
Yeah.
cars. She's causing these interruptions.
Me and my father were laughing. We were laughing about we were driving away. He's like, I'll have to call to confirm, but whatever. If they see this,
They don't know who you are.
nah, whatever. I mean, there was only 2 people that set up the stage. But who cares? It doesn't matter. He was being as professional as possible. I was the one. We did everything right, okay? I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna fucking complain.
You
I'm
didn't
fucking,
do anything wrong.
Fucking white women, fuck what? Fuck you, lady. So then, whatever.
Did you ask her for lunch?
No, so we go, we leave. It was weird. We slept.
Your dad after that was like, I want a burger. I want a
Wait.
motherfucking steak.
Because I think we ate Jollibee in the morning.
In the new one?
Yeah, I went.
Oh,
with
is
my
it
dad.
good?
Dude, it was really
Dude,
good.
I won. I
Dude,
had
it was a long ass line.
It just opened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it opened like a month ago, I think, or like a couple of weeks ago. And I was telling my mom, and then I told my dad about it. He's like, "Oh, what do you want to eat?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm like on a diet. Well, let's go to Jollibee." And he's like, "Oh yeah." So while we're eating, this is a tangent, but while we're eating, my parents are split. Okay, I don't know if we talked about this. They weren't together since I was 1 year old. It's fine. So we're eating, and I told my dad, "Oh, I was supposed to go with my mom, but I'm here with you." And he's like, "Well, at least I have some type of win over her." I'm like, "Wow, cool."
You got the
Yeah, he got his dub.
W Sun, W
Yeah.
Food, W Life.
Yeah.
I hate that meme.
So, going back, so we get home.
After the stage.
Yeah, we after
You took it back down as well?
No, because we set it up like at 9 in the morning, and we have to go take it down at 9 at night.
So for that time, you're not going to be at the vegan block party.
So we ate, and then we slept from like 11 in the morning to like 6 at night.
So by that time, you have to get back up and start going.
Yeah. So we needed all our energy because we were there for like 4 hours setting
Plus,
shit
you
up.
got to do that again. Taking it down.
Yeah. So
Hopefully, less interruptions.
yeah, we go. We get up a little earlier to get food, and then we go. We're like, damn, what are we gonna eat? So we pick up some Chinese food, and then we take it over there. So we're in the truck, in the vegan block party. Like, there's some cops that we had to, because the cops, they were blocking the thing. So like,
Oh,
we're
now
like,
they
hey,
block
we're
it.
setting up. Now the cops are blocking. Which I was saying. She's like, "Oh, we're gonna block the road eventually. You're gonna block the road eventually, not while we're setting up, and one was get fucking run over." Idiot.
So
So,
you have to get through the blockade.
and then the cops are like, "Yeah, turn around," and I'm like, I almost had to do a. We're going to set up a stage. we're gonna pick up the stage, and they're like, "All right." 2 Mexicans in the truck? Sure.
They said
didn't-
that?
No. I'm sure they thought about it. That's what my dad said. He's like, he's like, oh, that's like.
They should have figured from the jump that you
almost
guys
like,
were working
It's
there.
like almost like white privilege, but there's like, let the 2 Mexicans that work in, just come on. Because they didn't like, are you sure?
Yeah.
If it was a white dude, he was like,
Yeah, he was
I'll
like,
let you through, but I'm suspicious.
Yeah,
Us
but-
is like, oh, yeah, come on. Yeah, go through. Come on, Hefe. Come on.
so you're in there.
So
you
we're
have
in.
the
We
Chinese
have the Chinese food. It was some
Mongolian
chicken,
beef.
some chicken wings. I think beef and broccoli. Yeah. So I put on my Instagram. It's like this vegan food is busting, or whatever the fuck I said. Oh, this vegan food is hitting or some shit. And yeah, we're just looking around. When we were driving in, there were some vegans beefing.
Nice.
White guys.
Yeah, what were they beefing?
With sombrero hats, like, "Hey man, fuck you," and then another guy's like, "Come on, bro, come on."
It was
And
so
then-
peaceful.
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
Nice.
And then we were setting up the stage.
Well, unsetting up.
Yeah, we were taking on the stage, and then they were listening to "Too Sexy" by Drake, and they were dancing but bad.
Of course.
It was terrible.
Is Drake vegan?
I took a small video of it, but it was like bad quality because it was like in the dark and everything.
Okay.
It was just appalling. It's like, jeez.
Sounded eventful.
They were drunk. I was asking my dad,
Is beer vegan?
Is beer vegan? He's like, I guess, because it's just barley and hops and shit and whatever. But I'm like, what about, because there was a sign that said end speciesism.
Okay. And plants are species.
Plants are species. They feel, but what about the bacteria? What about the single celled
Yeah.
organisms? The whatever you call it.
Yeah.
The byproduct of those that make you drunk. Is that vegan?
No. Sorry, guys.
What the fuck? And speciesism.
Speciesism.
They're vegans, you know? Come
Turn
on.
the fuck up.
Huh?
Turn the fuck up.
Yeah.
Beefing.
And I was also thinking, like, it's funny because they're vegans and want to save animals and stuff, but then they call on a company that uses diesel trucks that
Harms the environment, that harms those animals in turn.
So it's like, yeah, it's capitalism's bad, man. That's pretty much it.
Is that the moral of this podcast?
I think
Is that? Did we just find her name?
capitalism's bad,
Capitalism is bad,
but
man.
we mean good.
But we mean good.
But we mean good. Wait, there was one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing. Remember when we were doing the tier list? That's not out yet. I think it'll be out by now because this is like a couple weeks.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll be out.
It's out. It's not out. There was
Whatever.
one though.
So
you'll see it eventually.
We were doing the Rocky Horror Picture Show, whatever.
Yeah.
You know Tim Curry,
Yes.
that he died and stuff.
Yes.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
He's not dead. We both have this memory that he died, right?
Did he not fucking die?
He's not dead.
You're lying.
He survived the stroke.
No, dude.
Yesterday on Twitter, I saw that some lady, she went to see fucking... I thought it was a memorial at first because it was just Rocky Horror Picture Show and him and then all his roles. And then she took a fucking picture with him. He's alive. He's still alive.
Wait.
He's still alive.
Is there a Mandela effect to this?
I was just thinking that. I'm like, what? Because everybody's like, rest in peace, Tim Curry. Rest in peace. But then he's alive.
Yeah, there's like a Mandela effect on
He
this.
survived his stroke.
Someone said, Tim Curry's alive now?
What the fuck? Yo.
No, what?
Yes. I remember. I was super sad when that happened, and everybody's like,
I
wow.
remember that.
Everybody's like, wow, condolences, wow. He's alive. And thankfully he survived his stroke because he's a fucking, a genius when it comes to all his roles. But what the fuck?
What the fuck? You just blew my mind
Yeah.
right now because I was like, didn't he?
I'm looking and I'm
That's
like,
the strongest Mandela effect I've ever experienced.
and then people in the comments on the tweet, they're like, he's alive? He's what? Because I was also watching a podcast earlier today. I was listening to it, and they're like talking about Bernstein Bears or Bernstein whatever.
the whole Mandela effect
Yeah,
of that.
or
Bernstein
Fruit Loops.
or Bernstein.
And then I remember like, oh shit, I saw the tweet yesterday. Fucking Tim Curry is not dead. It's good.
No, I'm not mad about it. I'm
No,
happy.
I'm not. I'm happy.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit. Well, I mean, that's a good way to close it off.
Wow.
He's alive.
Well, on that note, guys,
Yeah.
make sure to comment down below the strongest Mandela effect you've ever felt.
That was. I quaked from that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, comment down below. Make sure to
And I
subscribe.
could have sworn that I looked it up
Yeah.
and saw.
that he was dead.
Okay, well,
Well, make sure to subscribe, comment down below, like, please share. We have on the last podcast.
one of the podcasts that we did with a guest, we got 1,000 views
was
with
like
8 likes. Come on, guys!
Yeah, come on, please.
Make sure to subscribe. We love you guys no matter
Yeah.
what. Even if you just watch and don't like and enjoy it, but help us.
Yeah,
if you
please.
like it.
It'll help us a lot. Honestly.
We'll do better stuff for you in turn.
Yeah.
That's all we want in the end because we mean good and we want to have fun with you guys.
Exactly.
Thank you guys very much. We mean good.
We mean
We'll
good.
see you on the next
Bubba Bam, we're out. Yeah. Vegan Block Party.
We mean good. Do you? We mean good. I do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good. We do. We mean good. Do you?